Yeah. They see the file. They don't see the woman. They don't see the years. They just see the ink. The silence in this house is louder than a thunderclap. Looking at the toys left scattered, caught inside a trap. Sound of paper, saw the taillights, felt the world freeze. Now I'm begging for a minute on my weathered knees. They call it service, but it feels more like a heist to me. Locking up my heart and then they throw away the key. I'm staring at the height marks etched into the kitchen wall, wondering if they're eating well or if they're feeling small. The caseworker is cold, just a clipboard and a pen, counting every mistake, asking where and asking when. But they don't see the bedtime stories or the scraped knees. They only see the shadows in the winter in the trees. I'm jumping through the hoops, yeah, I'm running through the fire, building up a life from the ashes and the mire. You can take the roof, you can take the light, but you'll never take the fire that I'm using for the fight. It's a war of signatures, it's a war of lies. I'm just a mother staring at the empty skies. Blood is thicker than the ink inside your files. I walk through hell for just a second of their smiles. Yeah. 3 days of testing, yeah, they're digging in my brain like a drop of ink and telling about the ocean and the rain. Scanning every answer, looking for a slip or tell, while I'm trapped inside this lobby in this bureaucratic hell. 24 hours, then 48, then 72. Just a number on a folder that they're passing through the queue. Now I'm sitting on a couch, tell me how you feel today, while the clock is ticking loud and my life is on display. Therapy sessions where the air feels thin and cold, reciting all my trauma just to do what I am told. They wanna see the scars, wanna see them bleed again, to see if I'm fit or if I'm breaking in the wind. But they don't see the motive, they don't see the why. They don't see the woman who refuses just to lay and die. You can take the roof, you can take the light, but you'll never take the fire that I'm using for the fight. It's a war of signatures, it's a war of lies. I'm just a mother staring at the empty skies. Blood is thicker than the ink inside your files. I walk through hell for just a second of their smiles. I stepped inside the courtroom, straightened out my shirt, trying to hide the unbearable hurt. The lawyer opened up the file, didn't even look me in the eye, then dropped the words so heavy it could make a mountain cry. Schizophrenic, yeah, they said it with a straight face, trying to paint a picture of a woman who's out of place. They took my grief and called it delusion. For the record, every time I raise my voice, the narrative got checkered, using labels like a weapon just to keep the kids away, turning mother into patient in the middle of the fray. They don't know my history, they don't know my soul. They just need a diagnosis so they stay in full control. But a label ain't a lifestyle, and a file ain't a woman. I'm standing in my truth, following the master plan. I cleared the smoke, I cleared my name, I tore the labels down. I stood up in that courtroom and I reclaimed my crown. The tests were wrong, the files were lies, the truth finally spoke. But by the time the gavel fell, the bond was already broke. I spent my life improving mode, just fighting for the right, while someone else was tucking them in bed every single night. Now they're grown, they're standing tall, they're looking in my eyes, but all they see is the ghost of the system's twisted lies. They don't see the woman who fought, the woman who bled in it. They only see the absence and the things the world made them think. I won the case, I beat the odds, I proved that I was safe. But I'm still standing in the yard, shouting through the rain. How do I tell them that the crazy was just me refusing to quit? How do I show them the mountain I climbed, every single inch of it? They hate the woman I had to be, just to try and be their mom, losing the only thing I ever really had. Yeah, I got the verdict, I got the not guilty on the shelf. But now I'm fighting a new war, trying to forgive myself. Mm.